Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is evolution, origin of life, theories of evolution, Hardy-Weinberg. The origin of life has long been a subject of fascination and study for scientists across the world. The idea that life as we know it had a beginning and evolved into the diversity we see today shapes much of modern biology. The search for the origin of life on Earth is an ongoing journey. Many theories have been proposed to explain how life began, each offering a unique perspective on how simple molecules evolved into complex life forms. One of the earliest ideas about the origin of life was proposed by scientists like Alexander Oparin and John Haldane, who suggested the primordial soup theory. According to this theory, life originated in a warm, shallow body of water, where simple molecules like methane, ammonia, and water vapor interacted under the influence of energy sources like lightning or ultraviolet light. Over time, these molecules could have formed more complex organic compounds, eventually leading to the formation of life. Another theory, known as the RNA world hypothesis, proposes that life began with self-replicating RNA molecules. RNA, a molecule similar to DNA, could have served as the precursor to life, capable of both storing genetic information and catalyzing chemical reactions. This theory suggests that RNA might have been the first molecule to carry the instructions for life, before the evolution of more complex systems like DNA and proteins. In addition to these, the theory of panspermia suggests that life, or at least the building blocks of life, may have originated elsewhere in the universe and was brought to Earth by comets, meteorites, or cosmic dust. While this theory is still speculative, it raises intriguing possibilities about the origins of life beyond our planet. The process of evolution explains how life on Earth has changed over time, leading to the diversity of species we observe today. The theory of evolution, first popularized by Charles Darwin, suggests that species evolve over time through the process of natural selection. Natural selection is the mechanism by which individuals with traits that are better suited to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on those advantageous traits to future generations. Over many generations, these small changes accumulate, leading to the formation of new species. Darwin's idea of evolution by natural selection was revolutionary, but it wasn't the only theory proposed at the time. Before Darwin, there were other ideas about how species changed. One such idea was Lamarckism, which suggested that organisms could change during their lifetime and pass on those changes to their offspring. For example, Lamarck believed that giraffes developed long necks because their ancestors stretched their necks to reach higher leaves, and this change was passed down. While Lamarck's theory has been largely discredited, it helped set the stage for further discussions about evolution. The mechanisms of evolution are far more complex than simply natural selection. Mutations, genetic drift, and gene flow also play critical roles in shaping the evolution of species. Mutations are random changes in the genetic material that can create new traits. While most mutations may be neutral or harmful, some can offer an advantage in certain environments, becoming the foundation for future evolution. Genetic drift refers to random changes in allele frequencies in a population, especially in small populations. This can lead to the loss of genetic diversity, influencing the evolution of species in unpredictable ways. Gene flow occurs when individuals from different populations interbreed, introducing new genetic material into a population, further promoting genetic diversity. The concept of evolution is not only central to biology but also extends to understanding how populations of organisms change over time. One of the most important models in population genetics is the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. This principle provides a mathematical framework for studying genetic variation in a population. According to the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, allele frequencies in a population will remain constant from one generation to the next unless acted upon by specific evolutionary forces. These forces include natural selection, genetic drift, gene flow, and mutations. In other words, the Hardy-Weinberg principle helps us understand when evolution is occurring in a population and how it can be measured. The Hardy-Weinberg equation is used to calculate the frequencies of alleles and genotypes in a population, assuming that the population is large, mating is random, and there are no evolutionary influences at play. This idealized scenario is rare in nature, as populations are often affected by various evolutionary factors. However, the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium serves as a useful baseline, allowing scientists to compare actual population data and identify whether evolutionary processes are at work. The Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium is often applied to understand genetic diseases and how they are passed through generations. For example, cystic fibrosis, a genetic disorder, follows the patterns predicted by Hardy-Weinberg in populations where the frequency of the allele for the disease is stable over time. By examining changes in allele frequencies over multiple generations, scientists can track the evolutionary forces that are influencing the genetic makeup of a population. In conclusion, the origin of life, the theories of evolution, and the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium are fundamental concepts in biology that explain how life began and continues to change. These ideas form the cornerstone of modern biology and help us understand the processes that drive the diversity of life on Earth. Whether it's through natural selection, mutations, or genetic drift, the forces of evolution shape the living world in ways that are both fascinating and complex. As students preparing for exams like NEET and JEE, it's essential to grasp these concepts deeply, as they not only form the foundation of biology but also offer insights into the very nature of life itself. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and JEE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.